You picture power as this big crowd of people, advisors, allies, friends all smiling, nodding, clapping for you, toasting your wins. You imagine the throne feels cozy, the crown heavy, but shared with everyone around. But that's not how it works at all. The higher you rise, the lonelier it gets. And not because you're shoving folks away. You have to create that space to stay alive. Everyone else tumbles down eventually, except those who construct real fortresses. Not out of rock or metal, but from silence, distance, and pure strategy. That's the true seat of power. The lesson Machiavelli shared with rulers 500 years back, and what every surviving CEO, politician, general, or king still lives by today. So why are the most powerful people always alone? It's not that they're damaged or icy, they've mastered the rules. Their top rule: trust is a risk you can't take when everything's on the line. Think about it. When's the last time you caught a world leader, billionaire, or general cracking up? Genuinely, with peers, no scripted photos or press events, just real openness. You haven't, because it doesn't exist up there. Sure, it might seem tragic, but feeling sorry won't save you. Smart moves will. Machiavelli didn't pen The Prince to push niceness. He crafted a survival manual, and staying alive that high up means deliberate isolation. Picture everyone near you as a possible knife in the darks. Miles don't count. And even loyal needs constant proof, which you still shouldn't fully buy. Loyalty flips fast, with cash, danger, or a better shot. Cynical, you bet. And that's the shield of the mighty. Naivety, that's what gets you taken out. Flash back to Florence, 1530. A guy in exile, Niccolo Machiavelli, watches the Medici clan lock down the city he once worked for. He's not spinning morals or ideals, he's handing rulers a guide to avoid ending up dead in a gutter. Chapter 26. Hits hard. It's better to be feared than loved, if you can't pull off both. Folks quote it, but miss the point. It's grip. Love wavers, fear sticks. Love wavers, fear sticks. Love wants handouts. Fear follows orders. Love chats behind your back. Fear keeps everyone cautious. The elite who grab power get this on instinct, living Machiavelli without cracking the book. Spot a CEO post layoffs, a president after scandal, a general hit by betrayal. They don't sob publicly, yell, or justify. They stand solo, quiet, steady. Not heartless, but hiding hurt is hiding weak spots, and weakness screams, "Come get me," to the pack. Power isn't just charm, big talks, or glad handing, it's holding back, knowing when to talk, or ghost, letting quiet speak volumes, keeping others guessing your next play. The second they figure you out, they're plotting your exit. Tick Julius Caesar, not the salad, the guy who strolled into the Senate with buddies, senators, war comrades, wine-sharing pals. Result: 23 stabs. Brutus, his protégé son, lands the final one, eye to eye. Caesar saw it coming but blew it off. Phaedo era. By your own legend of being bulletproof, and you're done. Machiavelli would have warned. Switch bets nightly, skip shed plates, ditch father types. Too late by then. Fast forward to now. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Putin, Xi Jinping, Biden, Trump ideology, nation, field, don't matter. Same drill. Isolation, tight access, guard layers. Every chat risks leaks, every bond a future bomb. Paranoid, smart tax for top-tier survival. Lonely. Yeah, but that's the fee for ruling solo. Want buddies? Step off the peak. Basic equation. Here's the kicker: no one's forcing the loneliness. They pick it, on purpose, strategically. Power climbers aren't victims, they design it, slicing ties before ties slice them. They quit spilling to spouses after leaks, ghost old friends post-betrayal, lock away dreams after misuse. Sad. Way loved and loss versus feared. Machiavelli settled that ages ago. Modern case: Steve Jobs, total genius, adored by masses, trusted by few. His bio and chats with ex-colleagues show it. He axed pals, shamed partners, swapped inner circles like outfits. Why? Innovation needs command, command needs space, space needs cuts. He didn't crave solitude. He chose it because letting folks in bogged them down. Questioned vision led to pushback, then ousting like his 1985 board coup from his own baby. He bounced, built Pixar and next, returned, purged the booters, and locked everyone out for good. Family missed his full schemes. Docs learned his illness late. Not sad tale textbook tactic. Fortress mode. You're wondering about the toll. Emotional drain, isolation, no sleep, constant watch. All real, but power ignores your feelings. It demands results. Command, unpredictability to freeze challenges. Happiness suits 9-to-5ers, hugging kids post. Sheer power, round-the-clock battle. No softness, no bearing souls, no being gotten. Just fear, respect, obedience, solitude, irony. More alone sharpens you. Solitude clears the fog. Distance hones judgment. Quiet grabs reins. Ditch distractions like views or feels. Spot the full game. Hit precise shots. Chase legacy over likes. Kings skip BFFs. Generals hide plans from dinners. Billionaires skip raw posts. Wards weaponize. Silent shields. Real secret. Top dogs aren't solo from bad relating days. Strategy. Forging fortresses from quiet, restraint, cutthroat focus. Every insider's a power drain risk, so none get full entry. Ever. Not floppy strength. Picking walls over weak spots. Grip over ease. Life overall. Cold? Damn right. Like graves, backstabs, or allies auctioning your dirt. Overblown. Check. How many leaders endure? CEOs stick. Polls quit clean. Barely any. Survivors learn quick. Quit trusting. Start scanning. Raise barriers not to block the world, but seal power tight. Machiavelli didn't just note it, he ordered it. Not be mean, but be sharp. Not get hated, but get feared. Longer lasting. Not get lonely, but get untouchable. Only path. Unreachable, uncrackable, erratic, alone. You still see power as links, sway, webs, nope it's cuts, axing risks, threat smile as worst. Forters quiet, gap, solo stance amid cheers. Not set, stay low. Summits chillier, barer, quieter, how winners want it. Loneliness isn't power's bill, it's base. You don't drop folks climbing, you ditch drag, chains, fake faith fakes. Each returned grip, favor, shared bit, rope binding you. Higher up, ropes turn lethal. Machiavelli clocked it, saw rulers sink in court love. Cheers, safety myths. Saw them bleed amid yesterday's toasters. He wrote, clear-eyed. Humans ungrateful, flippy, phony, timid, greedy. All specially close ones. Harsh, truth bites. Top stakes. Trust slip means doom, exile. Shame, sell, ambush. Error, irrelevant. Blades now emails, whispers, votes, revolts, revolts, smears. Survivors skip fair play. Nice vibes, solo grind. Elizabeth, the virgin queen, never wed. No kids, encircled by suitors, counselors, nobles, all jockeying for her nod, her ring, her seat. What did she do? Pitted them off each other, stalled, dangled hope, never cashed in. Marriage, weak. Spot, heir, takeover bait. Spouse, power split. She picked alone time, not from frost, but math. Turned her single life into a bargaining chip, her no-kid status into throne armor. While nearby kings toppled from wives, sons, brothers, ruled 45 years, passed solo but calling shots. In her bed, still dreaded, still safe. Not downfall, pure skill. Fortress play live. You don't need a crown for this. CEOs pull it. Founders too. Generals, coaches, anyone gripping real sway and holding it knows closeness kills. Once someone's got claim on your clock, trust, whispers, they eye your spot. Claim sparks revolt. Your CFO seems solid till a sweeter gig calls. VP holds strategy tight till pride stings. Best bud keeps secrets till payout tempts. Machiavelli skipped evil, said self first. Self first skips your bond for their win. Survival, edge, betray with grins, grips, even sobs if it fits, dot-proof. Sam Bankman-Fried, young spark, buddy packed, billion-dollar realm, open office. Books, vibes, now fed lockup, pals testify against him. Circle flips quick, rep torched. Why? Bought team up, clear books, faith, high ideals. Sure, dumb move, total. Machiavelli, bar doors, cap entry, Bank on lies, brother's worst. Too late, as always. Flip side. Warren Buffett, 90 plus. Top tier rich, still bossing. Office closet sized. No ages, no posse, no spin squad. Grabs his phone. Mail, calls, shares, zero deep thinks. Golfs, sans deal talk. Interviews. No game plans. Camera grins. Eyes always clocking, crunching. Wealth from likability. Not from blank slate. Solo even in crowds. Fortress. No cash walls. Just hush. Hold back. No head entry discipline. Key. Fortress ain't bricks, mind game. Sit packed room. Feel zilch. Catch back, stab, blank face. Threat hits. Freeze still. Vets, juice not, yells, charm. Rants. Quiet. Poise. Poker face, stalls. Moves. Sparks doubt. Freezes fear. Cause no clue on your info or strike. Not knowing. Prime gun. Solitude. We're at tempers. Top folks. Filbury deep past. Grins. Shakes. Hush. Not bots feels. Exploitable tears. Soft target. Rage. Guessable. Joy. Sidetracked. Love. Crack city. Top cracks. Knife nests. Berry. Smiles front. Shakes mask. Quiet vaults. Inhuman. World up there's beast mode. Want heart. Volunteer. Pet hug. First scribble. Power skips. Heart rewards rain. Rain needs cut loose. Hard pill. Connection cravers skip true peaks or stick. Ties mean given. Given slide start. Ear. On advisors. Shareholders. Happy. Poll watch. Harmony over win. No lead haggle. No rule herd swapped. Leader swap herds but soul already. Hate proof. Fear owned. Misread. Alone. Churchill Nikon. Then loathed. Warwin. Then booted. Why? Cutthroat. No bend. Cipher. Ungot. Untrust. Unlike but needed. Need gone. Trashed. New drop coming. No sob. Plea. Hustle. Solo walked. Got powers. Lees. Not own. Lees paid solo. Cuts unloved. But key state is final. Coat. Top solos choose misread. Grow riddle vibe. Slow replies. Ghost days. Skipwise. Why? Clear equals soft. Predictable equals beatable. Stay. Fog. Gap. Mutelet. Guess. Buzz. Dread. Unknown. Real. Seat. No chair. Title hush halo. Machiavelli. Fear over hate dodge. Dodge. Untouch. Unreach. Unread no bully. Beast just far. Solo. Hate from no too much. Letdowns. No hope busts. AW. From fog. Gap. What if? AW guards. Next podium Zolo. Leader post scander. No pity. Ice call. Friend lack wonder. Get it. They didn't drop pals. Never had your way allies. Gear too sure. Pals. Bombs. Top. No. Bomb hordnook. Fortress seals. Power. Not blocks world. Glue. Hush. Gap. Solo Williven. Heartbeg. Tired. Spooked. Flesh. Power skips. Flesh once reigns solo. Love or power pick. Can't both. Not pick. Machiavelli knew. History stamps. Summit standers. Live daily. Solo. Mute. Rock steady. No touch. No caution call up. Pick. Get. Fortress build. No. Scare plan. Clear cut gorge. Pretty grasp. Power skips. Nice. Goes blank. Far. Solo. Power thrives in the spaces where others falter, those quiet moments of decision without input or influence. The most enduring leaders master this by turning solitude into a deliberate tool, ensuring no one can anticipate or undermine their moves. This isn't mere isolation. It's a calculated withdrawal that amplifies authority and preserves momentum. Consider how modern executives embody this principle daily. A CEO navigating a merger doesn't confide in the full board prematurely, risking premature leaks or divided loyalties. Instead, they consult selectively, often alone in their strategy, revealing plans only when outcomes are locked in. This mirrors Machiavelli's counsel on maintaining an aura of unpredictability, where allies become executors rather than co-authors of success. Historical precedents reinforce the pattern. Take Napoleon, who rose meteorically, but fell when he surrounded himself with overly familiar marshals who began to question his invincibility. His early campaigns succeeded through lone genius solitary nights poring over maps, dismissing sycophants to think unfiltered. Contrast that with his later exile, where complacency in companionship eroded his edge. That lesson: proximity breeds presumption, and presumption invites challenge. In today's boardrooms, the same dynamic plays out. Founders like Mark Zuckerberg maintain inner circles that rotate, based on utility, not sentiment. Leaks from past confidants, like early Facebook executives, taught him to compartmentalize ruthlessly. No shared vulnerabilities mean no exploitable weaknesses, allowing unyielding focus on the vision. This detachment isn't cruelty. It's the hygiene of power, pruning relationships that could sap clarity or resolve. Politics offers stark examples too. Leaders like Angela Merkel ruled Germany for 16 years by cultivating a deliberate opacity for few close friends. Minimal personal disclosures, decisions forged in private reflection. Her longevity stemmed from this reserve. Rivals never fully grasped her calculus, hesitating to strike. When she finally stepped down, it was on her timeline, not amid scandal or coup. Athletes at the elite level apply it similarly. Michael Jordan, dominating the NBA, distanced himself from teammates emotionally, using isolation to fuel relentless drive. Trash talk and mind games kept everyone off balance, ensuring his supremacy. Teammates respected him, feared crossing him, but never truly knew him perfect for unchallenged reign. The psychological mechanics are straightforward yet profound. Human nature defaults to reciprocity. Share a secret, expect one back. Show weakness, invite pity or predation. The powerful disrupt this by offering neither, creating asymmetry. Others project their fears onto the void, assuming depths of strategy they can't fathom. This projection sustains reverence, far more stable than affection. Betrayal patterns follow predictable paths. Childhood friends leverage past intimacy for favors. Spouses weaponize private knowledge in divorces. Protégés eclipse mentors once equipped. Each breach reinforces the fortress imperative. Limit intel flow to essentials. Even safe bonds carry latency. Risk states allies. Tomorrow's whistleblower. Under pressure. Corporate scandals illuminate the cost of neglect. Enron's Ken Lay trusted inner circles too deeply, sharing visions that turned to hubris. When cracks appeared, loyalty evaporated, leading to collapse. Survivors like Jamie Dimon at JP Morgan thrived by contrast vast networks, but true counsel funneled through vetted filters, decisions ultimately solitary. Media amplifies the stakes. Every offhand remark risks viral distortion. Every candid photo invites scrutiny. The powerful preempt this with scripted personas, reserving authenticity for no one. Social media tempts faux connection, but masters post-curated facades. Never the raw calculus beneath. Scaling this to personal ambition means auditing your circle. Identify who gains from your confidence, who stagnates without it. Shed incrementally, polite distance from drainers, firmer cuts from threats. Solitude sharpens pattern recognition without echo chambers. Truths emerge, unvarnished. Critics label this antisocial, but data from longevity studies of leaders shows correlation. Those with tight, transactional networks outlast expansive social ones. Emotional bandwidth conserved for high-stakes plays yields compounded advantages over time. Ultimately, this mindset reframes loneliness as leverage. The throne demands tribute in the form of detachment, paid willingly by those who grasp the alternative or ruin. Embrace it, and the summit reveals itself, not as barren, but as the clearest vantage. Building that fortress starts with daily disciplines anyone can adopt. No throne required. Begin by auditing conversations. Ask if every exchange advances your goals or exposes your flank. Cut small talk with opportunists. Redirect to utility, or end it cleanly. This trains others to value your time without entitlement, setting boundaries that scale upward. Next, master the pause. In meetings or negotiations, resist filling silence. Let others reveal cards first. Powerful figures like Vladimir Putin excel here, staring down counterparts until discomfort yields concessions. Your quiet becomes their anxiety, handing you initiative without a word. Curate inputs ruthlessly. Consume diverse intel, but share none of your synthesis. Read voraciously histories, biographies, strategy texts, but journal privately, never. Voice drafts. This builds internal models others can't hack. echoing how Bezos pores over customer data solo before board reveals. Physical solitude amplifies it. Schedule, think time, hourly walks. Sans phone, no meeting mornings. Generals like Patton used foxhole reflection to outthink foes. Apply it to outpaced rivals. Distraction-free space clarifies what crowds obscure, turning isolation into acceleration. Handle betrayal preemptively. Spot red flags, excessive flattery, unsolicited advice, probing personal questions. Distance, gradually fewer invites vaguer, replies before full severance. Machiavelli advised, rewarding loyalty publicly, but trusting privately. Verify through tests, like minor assignments, revealing competence. Sans credit, family complicates. It most, protect them by compartmentalizing. Work wars, stay outside home, but even there, limit vulnerability. Leaders like Xi Jinping maintain family opacity to shield against leverage. Skid self-reliance early. Bonds strengthen without dependency. Social media demands fortress rules. Power strategically achievements, sans blueprints, inspiration. 50. Avoid debates. Delete dissenters. Elon Musk's Twitter storms mask deeper comms. Controlling narratives while venting safely. Mentorship flips traditional. Mentor downward selectively, never upward. Absorb from superiors transactionally, then eclipse. Apprentices become threats once skilled. Promote them out, or sideline. Jobs did this masterfully, launching alumni who later competed fruitlessly. Chrissie's test, the structure. Scandal hits go dark, brief statements, no apologies. Pivot to action. Public empathy invites vultures. Stoic resolve commands respect. Nixon's Watergate unraveling contrasted Reagan's Iran-Contra recovery. Minimum mea culpas, maximum forward. Motion. Measure progress by reactions. If former confidants complain of your change, fortress works, they feel the chill. Allies adapt, becoming efficient tools. Pretenders fade. Tracknet power. Influence up, dependencies down. Women in power adapt uniquely. Figures like Indra Nooyi balanced motherhood with opacity, sharing family facades but zero strategy. Vulnerability narratives tempt, but channeling Thatcherian demeanor. Private warmth sustains peaks longer. Young climbers, start now. College networks, transactional. Early jobs, excel silently. Avoid oversharing on LinkedIn, build mystery. By 30, habits solidify. Those who don't adapt fall to peers. Who do, pushback comes. But innovation needs collaboration. True short-term, but empires demand command. Collaborates as conductor, not player. Extract value. Retain synthesis. Open source fools like early Google rivals shared code. Alphabet hoards IP fiercely. How sustains it? Solitude combats burnout. Exercise alone. Sleep hygiene. No shared beds if strategy churns nights. Longevity kings like Buffett prioritize routines shielding mental fortitude. Corporate ladders reward it. Promotions favor deciders over conspirators. Boards oust the likable compromiser for the steely closer. Dimon's JP Morgan reign proves unyielding. Solo's helm through storms. The fortress isn't static, it's a living discipline, refined through cycles of test and reinforce. Annual audits list every relationship by risk quotient. High, knows too much, who delivers least. Prune the bottom quartile without notice, replacing with vetted utility players. This keeps the structure lean, adaptive to shifting threats. Legacy planning embeds solitude. Succession isn't handover, it's engineered obsolescence for heirs who might covet early. Train deputies to execute vision. Sans ownership. Rockefellers, trusts ensured control beyond grave. Family as stewards, not sovereigns. Share blueprints, posthumously if at all. Blow arenas intensify it. Dictators like Kim Jong-un isolate via cults of personality. No equals exist. Democracies demand subtler veils. Biden's late-term opacity masked health debates, preserving command till transition. Powers universal. Exposure equals erosion. Tech disruptors accelerate the model. AI era demands prescience. Bosses can't crowdsource. Sam Altman's OpenAI maneuvers show solo synthesis trumping committees. Leaks from team players cost billions. Silent architects accrue them. Creative fields mirror it. Spielberg directs blockbusters, but guards scripts fiercely. Cut, Peers collaborate into mediocrity. Solitude fuels originals. Dostoevsky wrote masterpieces in Siberian exile, untainted by salon chatter. Spiritual dimensions surface too. Ascetics from Buddha to modern monks wield influence through detachment, commanding devotion precisely because they're uncontainable. Power seekers borrowed this. Fasts, retreats, recharge the unreadable core. Economic downturns expose frailties. 2008 survivors like Paulson acted alone amid panic-bailed banks sans consensus fanfare. Consensus delays. Solitude decides, often vindicated by history. Gender dynamics evolve. Rising female leaders like Harris navigate likability traps by amplifying reserve warm optics, cold calculus. Authenticity myths crumble. Facades win elections. Aging reframes stakes. Octogenarian titans Murdoch. Sorrows retain grip via isolation, outliving rivals who socialized into softness. Decline's antidote. Narrower circles, sharper vetting. Youth pitfalls abound. Gen Z's overshare. Culture therapy speak. Vulnerability porn preempts assent. Curate feeds. Mute echoes. Build analog networks over digital dumps. Metrics of mastery. Sleep undisturbed by leaks. Rivals underestimate moves. Exits graceful sands. Please. Failure signals. Sudden friend surges post-win. Probe questions spike. Counter-arguments falter. Teamwork makes dream work. Short game slogan. Empires solo build. Therapy. Venture journals. Networks. Transactional graphs, not clicks. Endgame clarity. Power's peak is paradox. Crowds cheer isolation. The alone command stages dictate terms, shape errors. Loved masses fade. Feared architects endure. Machiavelli's echo. Fortify now or fall later. Every smile hides calculus. Yours stays veiled. Choose the summit cold, clear, yours alone. The game rewards the guarded, not the givers. Step in, seal doors, rule from shadows.